into a corporate America type organization, a Wall Street organization, if you will. And you got to understand that there has been a lot of infighting with the two families over the years, and there is a lot of venom and greed built up inside this man. He has stated right along since the court rulings that his side of the family has not earned enough revenue from the markets. Now, you mentioned $100 million worth of profits. Well, last year we did $4 billion worth of business, and we earned $220 million in profits.
$220 million in profits.
That's correct. Now,
you seem very, very knowledgeable about the company and very helpful.
I've been working there 37 years. I work out of the main office in Tewksbury.
What's the environment like in Tewksbury with, have you been there since the firings of these, well, I guess there was 2 rounds of firings, and then
I was at the rally today. I was at the rally Friday. Let me tell you, Felicia Thornton and Jim Gooch, if you look at their track records, they are not the best, they don't have the best track records to be managing our company. They're Wall Street type CEOs. Gooch ran Radio Shack into the ground. Felicia Thornton, when she brokered the deal with Albertsons to sell to Super Value, she came out of it with a $17.2 million bailout. The CEO of Albertsons at the time got $102 million. These people are corporate raiders, okay? They're only in it for themselves, and they're trying to take and do the same thing with our company. The board right now has poised to sell all our real estate. The real estate right now would be worth over $1 billion at this point. And yes, Arthur T. Demoulas and his side of the family will get money out of this sale. Arthur T. Demoulas does not want to sell this real estate, because when we sell the real estate, we now have no advantage to pay the rent we are paying, if you will.
All right, so this is quick cash.
It's quick cash. They're trying to strip every cent they can out of this company.
Do you think they would the board of directors would try to then sell the company, say, to Kroger, since that's where Thornton worked?
I think this, Tim. I think if once they strip all available cash, they've already taken this past year. They've already taken a $300 million out of the company and dispersed it to the shareholders against the advice of Arthur T. Demoulas. Okay, they've already taken that 300. That 300 million was there for us to expand and grow, and they've already stripped that out of the company.
Now, does that have any effect on the 2? I'm told there are 2 stores that mayors across the Commonwealth have complained that they're brand new but unopened. I think Chelsea.
Revere in the South Attleboro.
Revere and South. Is that related, or is that just an unrelated situation?
It's similar. It's related to the point where the board wants to open them, and they wanted Arthur T. to open them, but Arthur T. said, "Hey, I'm not going to open them unless I know I'm going to be around." And who's going to manage these stores? They had no idea who was going to manage this. All the board said to Arthur T. was, "Open the stores." Arthur said, "Wait a minute here. Am I going to be CEO when these stores open, or am I just opening these stores to gain more revenues for the shareholders that want more money?"
So was it like a bargaining chip for him?
Well, there are 2 right now that are sitting there waiting to open. It obviously wasn't a bargaining chip because they fired him anyway.
I see what you're
Bill
saying.
Marsden, my mentor, and Joe Rockwell, the man that hired me full time.
Now, Mike Kettenbach's been there for years and years. Is that right?
Mike Kettenbach that got fired was Mike Kettenbach's son, Mike.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking of the father then, because I recall local.
Mike Kettenbach, the father, is he is still involved with a company called RMD. RMD stands for Retail Management and Development. Mike Kettenbach is one of the owners of that company, which they service. They do our leasing. They do our development.
I see.
They're on the development side of the business.
It seems to me years ago when I was doing different things, I still do things for charity, but when we needed permission to do something at one of the stores, I believe I had spoken with maybe
Big
it was
Mike, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for your insight. It's actually proven very helpful. And next week, I don't know if you heard this earlier.
I did hear it, Tim.
What's that?
I did hear it.
All right, you've caught some national attention here, and it's going to end up on 35 radio stations across the country in a couple of days from Professor Richard Wolff, and he's going to be on the program also next week. What you're doing here is quite impressive. I think it's going to make textbooks. When business students are studying from here on out, this is going to be a textbook case.
Well,
the question is, how does it end?
It certainly hasn't been written yet, and we feel that the CEOs that are presently running this company are running it by textbook. We're in a certainly a different situation. We have a culture that everybody came up from within, and the new CEOs who are running this company, they just don't belong. They're you have to live it, Tim, to understand it.
I imagine that the last few days has brought some losses to the company. Do you think that's enough to influence the board to reconsider their position?
I can tell you this, Tim, and this is my gut feeling. I believe that the value of this company is going down by the second at this point. We have taken a stand, and the stand goes like this, Tim. There are a lot of us guys here who built this company through sweat equity and other, and we sacrificed. And if we can't have our boss back to run this company, then we're going to take it down.
All right. Well, that's I would say that's the last word for Open Mic Show this week. But do keep us informed. Like I said, I'm not that you can see it now, but I'm wearing Market Basket garb to show my solidarity with all of you, and we take a great interest in the outcome. Has anyone heard from Arthur T? I imagine he's probably busy with lawyers, but.
Fox News just reported that there was a statement that the managers. That Arthur T. tweeted a message to Fox News that the managers who were fired this past weekend should be reinstated for the best interest of the company. That just came over the web, Tim.
Okay. Well, we were on the air, so I didn't see that. So thank you very much for the update. All right.
Okay,
well, do keep in touch, and thank you very much for your phone call.
Thank you, Tim.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, that's going to do it. I'm sorry to HC Media viewers. I guess the TV station was not going to be patient with us, although we've been pretty patient with them in the past. Our video switching software went down briefly. They decided to just take us off the air. Or maybe they're siding with Arthur S. All right. Anyway, we're going to continue the discussion next week when we have Dr. Richard Wolff, Professor of Economics Emeritus, University of Massachusetts, to discuss this matter. So let's take it from there. Have a great week, folks. We'll be back next week with more of the Open Mic Show.
Open Mic!
Join Tim Coco live on the Open Mic again next Monday night at 6:30. The opinions expressed on the Open Mic show are not necessarily those of WHAV, its underwriters, or affiliated stations. The Open Mic show came to you from the Edwin V. Johnson Newsroom.
It's 8:30.
Would you like to hear the wave on your stereo? Or even better, anywhere in your home? Check out the tips for better sound at www.whav.net.
Catch the wave!
Here! Don't forget your free ticket to the biggest theater in the world. Your seat is reserved for Modern Theater of the Mind every Tuesday night. WHAV presents Radio Theater Project, a new anthology series of comedies, dramas, mysteries, and science fiction. Tune in every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. or the encore performance at 1 a.m. Remember, only local radio can bring you this feature opportunity, but only WHAV does.
Wave weather!
I'm WHAV meteorologist Rob St. Pierre with wave weather, and as we head through tonight, we're looking at generally clear conditions and temperatures somewhere around 60, and then on your Tuesday, it's partly to mostly sunny and warmer and humid too, with a high of 84. Clear to partly cloudy and 68 Tuesday night with a chance of some fog on the coast. Wednesday, fair amount of sunshine, 86 degrees. Well inland, some spots may hit 90, and then we see some showers and thunderstorms for Thursday with a cold front coming in at 78. I'm WHAV meteorologist Rob St. Pierre. Your next wave weather in 30 minutes.
I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this head